I am Nikola Tesla. I was born among storms, and from childhood I knew my mind would never rest. I crossed oceans believing in promises that ended in mockery. They called me naive, but they never understood my vision. Electricity does not belong to ambitious men. It belongs to the future. I did not fight for money. I fought to light the world. And this was only the beginning. I see cities glowing like nocturnal suns, and it all began with a spark in my mind. I was born during a fierce storm amid thunder that seemed to announce my destiny. As a child, I saw flashes of light in my mind, like blueprints revealed by the universe. While others played, I imagined machines spinning in perfect harmony. I designed invisible engines in my mind before touching a single tool. I understood that electricity was not magic. It was a language waiting to be understood. I left my homeland with a suitcase and an impossible dream. I arrived in New York in 1884, with no money, but with vision. I believed I had found an ally, but I was stepping into a war. They promised me wealth for improving their motors, a promise that would change everything. I worked day and night, perfecting systems that others did not understand. When I asked for what was promised, they laughed. They said I did not understand American humor. I resigned with no money, but with an idea more powerful than any salary. My alternating current could travel far, lighting entire cities. They tried to frighten the world, executing animals to discredit my vision. I felt that the world preferred a comfortable lie over a brilliant truth. I found an ally willing to bet on my electricity. At the Chicago Exposition, my system lit the night like never before. The Niagara Falls roared, and my current conquered America. I gave up millions to save my project, and secured my legacy. I was betrayed, ridiculed, and forgotten in a silent room, but my electricity still lights the night. My name may have faded, but my vision never died. I had won the electrical war, but my ambition was only beginning. I dreamed of sending energy without wires, as if the air itself were a conductor. In Colorado Springs, I built giant coils that roared like electric dragons. I generated lightning stretching for meters and meters, lighting the night like a modern god. I discovered that the planet itself could vibrate like a massive transmitter. I captured strange signals. I believed I could hear whispers from the universe. I imagined a connected world, instant communication between continents. I returned, determined to build the tower that would change humanity's destiny. I raised a colossal tower on Long Island, pointing straight toward the sky. But investors began to fear, and the money started to vanish. I convinced one of the most powerful men to finance my project. When he learned that I wanted free energy for all, his support turned into silence. Free electricity was not a business, it was a threat. Wardenclyffe stood motionless, like a wounded giant before the ocean. My friends disappeared, and so did my funds. I saw wireless telephones, global transmission, a connected world. The press called me an eccentric dreamer, almost mad. Bills piled up like shadows across my desk. The tower was demolished to pay what I owed. I felt they had extinguished my lighthouse, but not my conviction. In 1943, I lived alone in a New York hotel. My only companions were pigeons I fed every morning. The world celebrated others, while my name faded away. After my death, the government confiscated my documents and theories. Many of my projects remained as unsolved enigmas. Decades later, humanity adopted my ideas as if they had always been theirs. Every illuminated city is an echo of my thoughts. My name was spoken again with respect and wonder. I understood that true legacy is not wealth, it is impact. I died in silence, but my electricity never stopped shining.